I'm Dan Fogler, and you're watching Invest Comics TV. This is my graphic novel, Moon Lake. Check it out.
Oh, but it was beautiful. He's giving us the go-ahead. You gotta start.
Are we actually recording now?
Yes.
Oh.
We're pros.
Hi, everybody. I'm Shaun from Famous Faces and Funnies.
And I'm Sebastian from InvestComics.com. And this is FFFIC.
And I haven't been punched in the face.
We got time.
There's still plenty of time.
When you're sitting, I can reach. When you stand, I just punch you in the elbow.
A plus X number 5. I haven't been reading this series at all.
Neither have I.
I see Dupe on it. Alright, I'll read this issue.
Who won't read a Dupe Iron Fist team up?
It's only like 6 issues, or 7 pages, something like that. But it's fantastic.
But they're an epic 7 pages.
All this for pizza. Oh.
Yeah.
It is fantastic.
The inside of Dupe
Dupe and
is a beautiful place.
It's not a beautiful place. There's a lot of chaos and confusion.
And weird outfits.
And I get tagged on Facebook in a Dupe picture.
Yes, you do. I even tag Dupe as you.
Marvel, can you please? I don't know who wrote this one.
Who did this? Oh, is it
Imminent.
Kathy Imminent. Oh, that explains it all.
Can you please make this an ongoing or a 6-issue mini?
We want like a Marvel team up, but forget Spider-Man, forget Superior Spider-Man or Marvel
Iron
team.
Man.
I just want Dupe, and you can rotate. But yeah, I think Iron Fist and
Dupe.
Iron Fist and Dupe works.
It was one of the best comics, and it's so fun. You don't need to read 1 through 4. Just pick this up and enjoy it.
There's also a Mr. Sinister and
the second I saw the Dupe story was over, I stopped.
And it wasn't. I read it, but I don't remember it.
Dupe wasn't in it, so I don't care.
It didn't have Dupe, so who cares?
Marvel's Final Crisis is what I'm calling this. Because this... Alright, Age of Ultron number 1. I will let you go, and then I'll go on my rant.
I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it.
Okay.
I expected to like it a little bit more.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I think my biggest problem with it isn't really with it itself. It's that at this point, I'm done with Marvel's weird splinter timeline stories.
This was supposed to come out a year and a half ago.
I know,
Okay.
but it's another one of those. Yes, it's gonna affect everything forever. I'm sure it will, but at the moment, it's like House of MS. You got everything happening over here, but the regular books are still doing their own thing. Also, despite the fact that in an interview Bendis said that he tweaked this to make Spider-Man more superior Spider-Man, clearly this is Peter Parker dialogue. The superior Doc Ock Spider-Man isn't telling Hawkeye, "I love you, man," and I love you, or whatever the hell he says. And, I'm comfortable here. No, this is not.
There was no lead into this. There was nothing to lead you into this book.
And Capsule whining, baby.
Yeah, you had no preparation for this book. Normally, Marvel events, DC events, any big event, they lead you into it with stuff happening and little build-up. There was nothing. You just get thrown into this.
Ah!
There's Ultrons.
That was me getting thrown.
There
are Ultrons.
Killing stuff. And
Hawkeye's badass. But
apparently, in this book, New York's gone to hell. Every other Marvel book this week, New York's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So the second one's out next week. I'll read it. I have a feeling it's going to be like Fear itself, where I regret reading every issue.
Well, what I'm hoping is most of the time the big Marvel events I think start out pretty well and then they end crappy. This one, they end kind of meh. This one started out kind of meh, so I'm hoping that it builds to like a crescendo.
I hope it's good. I really do. I like Ultron. I like
it sounds like a Marvel villain. I am crescendo. He's probably wearing purple and green.
No, I got it.
I was just waiting. All right. Bionic Man.
I don't read this book, so I don't care enough to talk about it. Guy Gardner.
I don't even know what to say because it's even funnier.
It's internet trolls. I don't care.
But it's funnier that you end it with I can almost take you seriously until you call out Guy Gardner.
Yeah,
because I'm picturing the Green Lantern, but
yes. My second favorite Green Lantern manga.
But Bionic Man is...
There's a lot of reading in Bionic Man.
There's a lot of words.
You
need a bionic eye. I'll give you that. It's got a cool art style. It's better than some of the past issues. It's still not my favorite Dynamite book, but I really didn't like this series from the get-go, and it just kind of faded out on me to kind of meh land. But this one's okay. This one's pretty good. Captain Midnight.
I'm just gonna
from
You review
Moonstone.
these things.
Somewhere out there, people are taking offense to not like internet trolls. I mean, like comic book people. Oh my
Oh
book.
no, I'm sure your book's great. I just haven't read it, and because I haven't read it, it's obviously not worth reading in some people's eyes. Not that I only read books I care about or books that interest me or anything. Don't post stuff if you don't want me to retaliate. I mean, I'd punch me in the face too, to be honest with you. I mean,
I think we all would.
yeah.
Our cameraman's like, oh yeah. But this was okay. It wasn't as much fun as. It took me forever to understand why the hell I ordered this. It was in my stack. I was like, really? What the hell is this?
That was funny. I didn't order this.
I was like, what is it? But then I remembered Moonstone did that really, really cool Black Terror. And they took like the old Black Terror character and just had a lot of fun with it and tweaked them up. This they didn't tweak up so much. So Captain Midnight, you've got just a bunch of the like air fighters and stuff. And I mean, it was good. It just wasn't as much fun as the other one.
Green Arrow 18 is really, really good.
I love this.
Thank you, Jeff Lemire, for taking it.
Took them 17 issues to get it right, and
it was really good.
they're also great.
I'm enjoying this, and it even ties into JLA a little bit. Not too much.
With the fellow, he calls. He checks in. Hey, JLA, can I do this by myself? Yes, thank you.
All right, bye.
Thank you, Steve Trevor.
Yeah, if you're not reading this because you were turned off by the first 17 issues, go pick this.
And if you were,
sorry, 16 issues, go pick this up.
I read. How long did you make fun of me? What did I hold out?
You read that for
I read out to like
8,
7
issues.
Yeah. I made it in for a while, and then finally just. I think it was Ann Nocenti that killed me. I made it through the Dan Jurgens run, and then Ann Nocenti picked up. But I will say that having read one of his supporting cast members from the first 16 issues takes an arrow to the face. And I wasn't all that upset to see them go. It was kind of cathartic.
Well, I'm like, I don't know who this guy is.
I did, and I went, man, good. Bye. He had his own. What were the two?
You do
from,
that book.
What were the two from Super Friends? It was like Wendy and Marvin. He had his own Wendy and Marvin, and his Marvin just took an arrow to the face. But in pre-52, the actual Marvin didn't fare too well either. I didn't a hellhound eat him. This is Warlord of Mars, Deja Thoris, a book that has its highs, has its highs, and has its lows. And Shaun doesn't read it. But the story is okay, but the art on this is Deborah Carita, and I'm just
there
not.
Are boobs.
Well, there are, yeah, but I'm not a big fan of her art. It's very it's very uneven, and it has like ooh, that's really, but then that isn't, and it all looks like it's all inked with just like the one same, not even like a rapidograph, but more like a more like a just like a technical pen, and it just doesn't hold up.
Talking. Our camera
well.
guy's going to take care of business. This is awesome.
Our cameraman gonna go put some hurt down.
Green Lantern number 18. It is the Wrath of the First Lantern Part 5. I totally forgot that this tied in with Green Lantern Corps and Green Lantern New Guardians. But this is really good. You find a whole bunch of dead lanterns in this Black Lantern's ring. And 2 Green Lanterns make it out. 1 doesn't. So
and there's a very interesting.
He's trying to figure out how to get out stuff.
We jumped.
Hi, sorry for the break. I don't remember what I said, but I'll tell you Green Lantern's good.
Yeah, it was really good, and I really liked.
I hated this art style. I'll give it that.
I thought I liked the art because I thought it really worked well in they're in the dead zone, but I liked.
Yeah, that was cool. But black on black only goes so far.
I liked Baz's meeting with.
Sinestro.
With Sinestro and Hal, but yeah, just his way of dealing with Sinestro's going on about willpower, and Baz is like, I've also got a gun. So that was fun.
I have not read Shadow Man number 5, but I'm going to, so I won't go to sleep during this one. Don't give me ammunition. I mean,
Shaun's very sensitive.
I'm not sensitive.
You're sensitive.
I like having fun with this.
He's like a tooth with a raw nerve sensitive.
You just give me ammunition. I'll do this all day.
You sleep?
Yeah. God, I wish I could sleep all day. That's
what
the
you'll
dream.
do. That's what you'll do with ammunition. This is really, really good. We've got
There's a new character introduced.
some more Lord Dark in the background. Yeah, we got a new baddie introduced. We get the tragedy of what happens when a Shadow Man goes to the diner. Oh, waitresses.
They get his order wrong?
If his order was don't get shot and die because of me, then yes. Yes,
yeah, that was his order.
If it was just the eggs, then I think he did all right. Also, we've got the new Dr. Mirage.
That's the new character I was talking about.
No. And we have more of the chimp that calls everybody Haas. And,
I like him.
It's a chimp that calls everybody Haas. What's not to love?
Superior Spider-Man number 5. This is straight 90s.
I like it.
Straight up. I wouldn't be surprised you love the 90s.
No, I don't. I hate the 90s. The 90s killed all my 80s. But, no, this was good. And I kind of like that Peter always seems to guess wrong at what Doc Ock is doing. Doc's got some really efficient methods. Even Peter has a couple of... I never thought to do that. So he's got some moments there that, I could see how ultimately the adjectives are really starting to mesh because he is a superior Spider-Man, but he is not amazing. He's not amazing.
Superman number 17. Is this the end? This is the end.
It's the end, but Lobdell just won't let it end. It's the end of Hell on Earth, but it's not the end of Hell, and now there's like Hell on Krypton going to come up because it ends with like a, oh, do they stop him? And then it looks like they stopped him, but then he's on Krypton, and there's Jor-El, and what the hell? What the hell? But it was okay. It didn't end. I liked most of this crossover better than this actual ending anti-payoff. This Oracle and the Oracle he shows up, thinks a bunch of pictures randomly at Superman that sort of lead up to what's going to happen for the end and whatever the next story is, and then goes away. So it's kind of a whole lot of non-payoffs. And the coloring, something about it it clouded everything and hid a lot of the fine lines and details. So it looked very hazy, and like a lot of indie comics that get colored have that coloring where it just kind of looks light and fuzzy and kind of blurs all the lines, and it just had that look, and it just kind of threw me off. Covered nice and crisp though. Ooh, pretty. Because Rockefeller is all about little line work, so you don't want a colorist who's going to cloud that out. Just saying. Detective
Comics 18. Don't let this fool you. Do not let this fool you at all. The Requiem part?
Oh, there's a moment of Requiem.
No, yeah, they redid the speech bubbles. I got that part. That was pretty obvious. Editor's note: these events take place between Batman 16 and 17. Damian's alive in 16 and 17.
Yeah, but that's just for the backup.
Yeah,
story.
no, I know. But all this other stuff, they totally re-lettered it. It's pretty obvious. They just put this on here to get more sales, and it worked because they sold out. But if you're looking for this for a Death in the Family tie-in, or for the R.I.P. Robin tie-in, you don't need to read this.
But
story's pretty good, but you don't need to.
I really like the detective story. I'm liking this Emperor Penguin story, and I'm loving. Who's doing the art on this? It's
that guy.
It's Fabak. Yeah, I was gonna say something like it's Fabak. It's gorgeous, and Penguin is just getting himself messed up. And I don't know what you talk this word bubble stuff for the backup story.
The Zaz stuff where they tried to make the Robin part. They put it in last minute. They didn't have to do it.
But the Zaz stuff has nothing to do with the Robin. The Zaz stuff
is whoever it was. No,
is him letting go.
It's whoever's talking about Robin when they're doing the thing. Yeah, they forced that in there.
Batman talking about Robin.
Sorry. The Zaz story was what I was thinking of.
He's standing by a grave and he's like, I'm sad.
Yeah, but they put that in very last minute.
But the Zaz story, it's more when Joker lets everybody
out of Arkham.
Gets his little group. He's like, you just go cut people up. I'm counting on you. And he says counting because Zaz he counts. So there's a lot of count. But
I didn't laugh either. Don't.
I did.
No, you didn't. You just kind of did your thing.
No, but I laughed at
cut yourself
time.
Like an emo kid.
I did. Because it's dark now.
All new X-Men number 8. I'm surprised this didn't come out 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was like, it seems like we should be up to 50 by now.
I think this book's late.
Yeah. It's up to number 8 on month 2. It's running late.
Is it okay? Is it feeling okay?
But it was good. Angel and Angel are
I'm following you.
not happy. Well, modern day Angel is very happy to meet Angel of the past. Angel of the past has like a breakdown. Meeting new Angel. He just, what? What the hell are you? What happens to me? Cry. Tears of an Angel. Best part, like that time we had the new Bobby, old Bobby conversation. Beast and Cap are having a talk where Captain America's like, what the hell's going on here? And Beast is trying to explain. But they're over to themselves, and in the background, current, actual now continuity Iceman and his girlfriend, Kitty Pryde, fill in what they think. Iceman does the Cap dialogue, and Kitty does the Beast dialogue, and it is the best part of the book. So this continues to be awesome. Who knew?
Dial H number 10.
So good. This book. Oh, they there's other H dials. All right, that aren't just. I guess they're not H dials. He's got one dial, and they realize that when you use it, the guy who uses it, Millipede, has it, and he's using it. But every time he turns into somebody, Nelson, who has the H dial, is able to command him and make him do stuff. And then they realize that the other dial doesn't dial hero, it dials side, and it turns you into a sidekick. And as a sidekick, you will do whatever the hero tells you to. And then the two of them, now they've got two H dials, so Mantaw is using the hero one, and Nelson is using the sidekick one, and it's just awesome. And there's a little smoochy at the end. The smoochins.
Before Watchmen Rorschach number 4, the last issue.
Was okay.
I think there's only one more issue of this thing altogether, right?
But it was okay. But it didn't end with the bang it could have and it should have.
Helheim number 1.
So good.
I wanted to read this.
Right.
We're sold out.
This is Oni Press. It's Cullen Bunn. As in every time it's out, I tell you that you should be reading Six Gun. The Six Gun. This is like the Viking Frankenstein story. There's witches.
It's a trap.
And we need Admiral Akbar. You got witches. You got unrequited love. You got daddies who don't approve of girlfriends. You got Vikings fighting for their lives, and then you've got Vikingstein. We'll go with Vikingstein. Helheim. So good. And the art. Who does the art on this?
Joel Jones.
Yeah, is it Joel Jones?
Joel Jones.
So good.
Front World conclusion. Animal Man number 18, Swamp Thing number 18. Animal Man 18 was awesome. Swamp Thing Man 18 was awesome.
I'm Swamp Thing Man. I was bitten by a radioactive swamp thing.
They were both really good. My only problem is when they go back, it's like, wow, you kind of just made those last 4 issues not count.
Yeah, but
they were still good
considering
issues.
That if they had counted, there'd be 4 people left in the DC universe.
Yeah.
It's probably for the best that they don't count.
That was a really good ending to Scott Snyder's 18-issue run.
Oh, yeah.
This was a really sad, tragic ending.
Well, both of these have,
sad moments.
This sadness has moments, has the ability to, they can sort of work through the sadness.
Don't come back unless there's a Blackest Night 2.
Nobody's becoming an avatar in this. I was worried though because they were saying, and I was kind of suspecting that they might have killed someone else. I mean, it's still sad, but I'm okay with this versus had they killed one of the other objects.
Front World conclusions.
I was kind of hoping they just would have killed his mother-in-law.
That would have been fine.
The cover would be different.
Isn't that everyone's dream? Isn't that everyone's dream? Savage Dragon 185.
Oh, the trial of Savage Dragon. Dragon's on trial because when he was
evil,
Emperor Dern.
When we started the show almost 2 years ago.
when he'd gone evil and killed a city, he wasn't himself. But now he's himself again, and he's like, it's nobody. I had these kind of things before. It's not. No, they just find him guilty of like a bajillion counts of murder. So so now we get to see where it goes from there. Meanwhile, there's the ups and downs of the teenage romance heartache of Dragon's son and stepdaughter. It's just good. And this cover I think is one of the best ones. It looks like a little courtroom whatever. Like you got like 12 a courtroom sketch and kind of 12 angry men and one sad dragon. It's good.
Lookouts number 4.
Oh, this book is great. Just read it. It's fun. It's funny. It's gorgeous. What was the web thing that
Penny
you guys
Arcade.
Penny Arcade. See, I don't know squat, but this is good.
Human Bomb number 4.
I'm happy with it. It ends with the potential to finally build up to at least a mini series for Freedom Force. Is it Freedom Force? Freedom Fighters. Freedom Fighters. I get all my freedoms mixed up, but for Freedom Fighters, it's again. I tell you every time they write anything, Palmiani and Gray. You see their names, read it. 'Tis awesome.
Avengers number 7. I totally forgot what happened.
I was gonna say I don't remember. Oh, the White Event. The White Event. The new.
Oh yeah, and you see the guy.
Our universe is the new universe, but the new universe is broken. And we got a Star Brand who's antisocial and probably, basically, one of those kids you worry about becoming the kid who goes to a school with a gun.
Found him.
Got a Star Brand.
It's a good book.
So the Avengers collectively crap themselves.
Is it sad that this book only started a month and a half ago and it's already caught up to all new X-Men? They caught up. They're side by side now.
It's true.
World's Finest number 10. Why this needs to be next to this. World's Finest number 10.
So I was separated so that we could go.
Don't worry about it.
Just
go.
I was trying to keep you from sleeping the whole time.
I'm going to sleep the whole time because none of these books interest me that I don't read, damn it.
But, where are we? Oh.
World's Finest number 10.
Kevin Maguire. Art book is gorgeous. Kevin Maguire does those great expressions. So when Huntress, who had just recently done a two-issue team up with her, what does she call him? My not quite brother?
Not quite
brother.
When she finds out and she goes and visits, you really feel it.
Oh my God! Yeah, I think I felt hers more than even Batman so far.
Yeah.
And then she almost meets her not quite dad, but has catches a lift with Power Girl to get out of there.
Earth 2 number 10. That is a lot of history in one issue.
That is.
I felt like I was in history class.
I think I have a degree in Earth 2 history.
Earth 2 death.
Magic lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Green Lantern is angry.
He is. He's very. Oh, and it turns out there's more to that train explosion than Green Lantern dared to suspect.
Batwing number 18.
It's okay.
All right.
I'm waiting for in like an issue or two. I'll be able to say Palmiani and Gray, and I told you they can write anything, so they should fix it.
Hypernaturals number 9.
This book, awesome. Awesome. Also, it's awesome, and I may say that it's awesome. This issue was so good. So much happens. I can tell you the character names, but you won't know them. But they do that Legion thing. It's very much like a Legion of Superheroes book without, as I told you before, Legion of Superheroes without being bogged down in all those years of continuity and whatever. But whenever there's a character on a page and you haven't seen them yet, there's one of those little Legions-esque boxes that tells you who they are and what their powers are. We got a lot going on. We get sort of the return, I stress the return of one of the original, from the number 0 issue, the team that went off and ended up missing that started this whole thing going. And it's gorgeous, it's great, it's one of the best books out there.
True Paperback, Archer and Armstrong Volume 1 is one of the best value books behind Man of War.
It makes me laugh.
Plus the first
little
4
tear
volumes,
laughs every time.
It's just great. It is
$9.99.
Yeah, you don't need to know any of the backstory, obviously, for any of the Valiant stuff. Just go pick this up. It's $10 well spent.
Oh yeah, and then you're in.
Everybody hates Tank Girl. Loves Tank Girl.
Everybody loves Tank Girl.
Wasn't there an Everyone Hates Tank Girl?
Yes, there was.
At least everyone loves her.
Now they love. Everybody loves Tank Girl. It's Alan Martin, the creator, writing it, and you got Jim Mahfood on art. It's so good. It was so much fun. It does this. It's a collection of it's a bunch of mini stories that all kind of go into this. It flips back and forth between color and black and white. Mahfood at times is doing pure his own Mahfood. At times he's channeling Hewlett, the artist on the right, was Martin and Hewitt or Hewlett? I forget how you say it.
Oh, dude, I know nothing about Tank Girl's history.
What? You know nothing about? How do you not know Tank Girl? You've been sleeping.
Sleeping because it doesn't interest me.
See, but sometimes he channels the original Tank Girl style, and to the point where I almost had to I had to look a couple times and be like, oh, is it And then other times there are certain pages in here that are just it just looks like fine art. It's just gorgeous, almost painted stuff, and it's It's fun. It's if you know anything about Tank Girl.
Oh yeah, we have a store film back here.
It's fun. It's irreverent, and it's just a hell of a time. Titan Books is putting these out. Nice shiny hardcover. Only $19.95, so you can get you can pay more on a Marvel trade with less in it. So there you go. I think we're good. I'm gonna let my boy go take a nap. And
so many non-interesting books this week.
he's got a whole store full of stuff to put him to sleep. And then
Bye, Internet.
we'll see you next
on.
week.